You alright everyone, Shock16 back once again for the Renegade Master. A video response. Not done one of these for a long time. This is to none other than TwitTheShred. If you don't know who he is, description bar is where you'll find links to his channel and the original video that I'm doing a response to. So yeah, he's asked a question, and that is what games, like game characters or whatever, do you think should have been made into cartoons? Like, I know we've got cartoons of some, like, good games, you know, like Sonic got turned into a cartoon. Earthworm Jim, anybody? Got turned into a cool kind of cartoon. Yeah, there's loads more. Super Mario Brothers, the Super Mario show, that was kind of like live action mixed with cartoon as well, wasn't it? So yeah, anyway, off the top of my head, one of the ones that I would have said as a response was Rayman. Because I thought like Rayman's quite a cool character, kind of a cool world to explore in the cartoon series. But I did a little bit of research on it, like a quick little Google search, and it turns out that there actually was a Rayman TV animated series. It only ran for 4 episodes, and it only ran in certain countries. I think like France, Germany, maybe Canada got it. But yeah, kind of like European countries, and I don't think we ever got it in the UK, and I don't think it ever got aired in the US either. But yeah, apparently 4 episodes. It was apparently going to run for at least 16 episodes, but they made 4, and then it got cancelled. So yeah, that's that one out the window. Then the next one I was going to say off the top of my head was Donkey Kong Country. Why didn't they ever make a cartoon of that? Because I can never remember one. But again, quick little Google search and a YouTube search, and there is one. Apparently there was one. In fact, there was one. It was a very short-lived one, and it was done with like CGI, kind of like early 90s CGI. So yeah, you can kind of imagine the animation, a bit dodgy on it. But they did it to replicate the game, do you know what I mean? To make it look like its game counterpart. But yeah, the animation is kind of dodgy on it, but it did exist. Short-lived. I can never remember it here in the UK. Maybe you can. But yeah, whatever. There was a Donkey Kong Country series. Who knew? The more you know, I guess. So yeah, I kind of had to rack my brains then and think of some other games that could have been cool cartoons. Yeah, and then kind of had to Google search to see if there was out about them as well, just in case, you know, in case it ended up like the Rayman and Donkey Kong Country ideas. So yeah, so the first one I thought of was Cool Spot. Now, I imagine most of you've played the Cool Spot games, but he started off as like a mascot for 7-Up. On the 7-Up adverts, he replaced Fido Dido. If you don't know who Fido Dido is, then look him up. He was a better mascot in my opinion. Why didn't they make a Fido Dido game? He was a cool cat, man. He wasn't a cat, just in case you don't know who he is, but he was a cool, yeah, whatever. He was a cool cat. But, so yeah, but he replaced him, Cool Spot. Everybody, that's, like I say, everybody's probably played a Cool Spot game. I've got one somewhere, look. There you go, look, that's Spot in Hollywood. There he is, Mr. Cool Spot himself. So yeah, I just think he would have been... He doesn't speak, does he? He makes noises when he gets hit. He gets like, ooh, and stuff like that. So they could have either kept him mute, or they could have done the cartoon thing that they sometimes do and gave him a voice. Who knew? Could have given him like a cool kind of character persona to match his name, Cool Spot. Do you know what I mean? Put him in his world. I'm sure they could have made lots of adventures that kids would have liked. So yeah, my first one would be Cool Spot. I'd like to have seen an animated series based on Cool Spot. So now the second one, and this was one that I can't actually believe that they didn't capitalise on, and that is Tomb Raider. A Tomb Raider animated series. How big was the Tomb Raider franchise in the 90s? And the Lara Croft, especially Lara Croft on her own. She was like on Lucasade adverts and shit like that. They used her. She was everywhere. Do you know what I mean? She was a proper recognised mascot, gaming mascot, Lara Croft was. And they never capitalised on giving her own series. I mean, she's a Tomb Raider. Do you know what I mean? The stories write themselves for Tomb Raider. Do you know what I mean? Oh, this week we're going... Do you know what I mean? This episode we're going to this tomb. This episode we're going to this tomb. Amazing adventures. Just think of them. So many ideas that they could have done with the Lara Croft franchise, Tomb Raider franchise, as a cartoon series. Now, I did a bit of research on it, just to make sure that there wasn't one. And something that came up under animated series is apparently they made like a like a 10-part kind of thing of short episodes from different artists, so like different visionaries. Kind of what they did with the Animatrix, you know, where they brought in different filmmakers, different artists, different directors, and they made film shorts. Apparently there's one made for Tomb Raider, who knows? So yeah, there is a kind of Tomb Raider animated thing, but it's like different art styles, different shorts. I think it's compiled of about 10 episodes. They're all about 6 minutes long or something like that, so shorts. But yeah, why didn't they make a proper full animated series of Tomb Raider? There's so many possibilities you could have done with the character. And like, do you know what I mean? She travels all over the world, so different adventures, different tombs, different things she's looking for. And do you know what I mean? In each episode, Tomb Raider, animated series, why didn't they do it? Now my final one is going to be Metal Gear Solid. Just because the character of Snake just needs to be explored more. I mean, the games explore him, his background and stuff, but they could have translated that to a cartoon. Also, the technology within the Metal Gear Solid world makes some great animated like enemies for him to battle in each episode and stuff like that. Now, the thing is though, because it's a cartoon, I wouldn't want them to like water it down just to appeal to the kids. But they could have run it of like After the Watershed, you know, kind of like, can anybody remember the Spawn cartoon from the 90s? It used to be run late at night on Bravo, I think it was, here in the UK. Not sure about anywhere else, but here in the UK I'm sure it was like Bravo late at night. So it could have been like a bit more graphic than your kiddie kind of cartoon, but still an animated series of Metal Gear Solid. It's a good will to put it in. And like I say, it's got all the technology to make some great bad guys and stuff like that. Some challenges that he could have faced in each episode. So yeah, why didn't they do it? Solid Snake's a great character as well. They could have even had it voiced by David Ayer. David Ayer, is that his name? The original voice of of Solid Snake. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's my quick response. Is it quick? I think we're coming up to about 8 minutes. Maybe not as quick as I thought it was going to be, but yeah, like I say, what games do you think would have made good cartoons back in the day? Let TwitTheShred know by doing a video response to his original video. Not to me. If you want to put some comments, then that's fine. I welcome comments. But yeah, if you want to do a video response, please like tag them to TwitTheShred. But yeah. Oh, and also, if you do know of any, like, when I say I've done research, I mean a quick Google search. If you actually do know, like, if there has been a Cool Spot, a Tomb Raider or Metal Gear Solid kind of animated series that I've not mentioned, that you know different, that they actually did make one, then let me know again. Let me know. The more you know, the better. And on that, I'll say goodbye. See you later. Boom!